A brief glimpse into Socrates' decision to die, assessing Plato's Crito. This is Socrates. Socrates was some old guy who lived in Athens a very long time ago. See that BCE there? That means he's older than Jesus. That's pretty old. See, that Jesus thing turned out to actually be a problem for Socrates because this philosopher was living in a place and in a time where the majority of the population believed in the ancient Greek gods. I mean, he did too, but he made the dire mistake of questioning that belief. The government he lived in claimed that Socrates was not recognizing the gods recognized by the state, inventing new deities, and corrupting the youth of Athens. Socrates attempted to defend himself in probably the least lawyer-recommended defense in history, and promptly found himself in jail waiting to be executed. While rotting in prison and counting down the minutes until his untimely demise, Socrates had one last encounter with his friend Crito. His friend requested that Socrates let him break him out of jail and start a new life. Apparently, Socrates immediately decided that he would rather die than spend one more day dealing with Crito's crap, but he did at least have enough energy to explain why. Crito first asked Socrates to think of Crito's and his other friends as images. They would all look bad if they didn't at least try to break Socrates out. Plus, Socrates wouldn't have to worry about the cost, but everyone pitched in enough money so Socrates can live the rest of his life in peace. Turns out, Socrates doesn't care about his friends. Or, well, he thinks other people's opinions don't matter in this case. It's only the wise and the intelligent opinions that matter, and in that sense, the only question is whether it is just or unjust to break out of prison. He challenges Crito to explain how breaking out of jail would be just. Socrates then explains that by choosing to live in Athens for 70 years and willingly upholding his laws, he has by default agreed to any social contracts determined by the state. He must work within the law to convince others that he is in the right, and if he is unable to do so, he must accept the consequences. Therefore, Socrates believes that it would be more unjust to break out of prison and be a renegade for the rest of his measly life, as it had been his life mission to explain to others how utterly wrong and stupid they are all the time. He would be living life in opposition to what he had done up to that point, and his quality of life would never be good again. So sad. Socrates' death proves that ideas can live on, and by allowing himself to be executed, Socrates not only upholds his righteousness, but also puts on one last display of how he was in the right all along. What a character. No, but like, he actually is a character. It's just him, the way he's portrayed, because Plato. Alright, okay, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching this in-depth look into Socrates' final moments on this planet. I'm sure Socrates will be proud. After all, he died exactly because people would be talking about this later and how totally right he was the whole time. Sure is a good thing Plato's documents weren't destroyed before a printing press was invented. That'd be awkward. Anyway, bye.